English, yeah.
Okay, sure. So I think that everyone, I want to say needs, or it's necessary that everyone would cause harm to others.
Yeah.
And I think it's wrong to cause harm.
It's always been like that since the dawn of human
right.
history.
Yes,
it's not
exactly.
a new thing.
No, it's not a new thing at all.
Today humans are
exactly.
more problems.
It's worse. It's much worse.
Much worse, yeah.
The human death toll is it's enormously greater than it used to be because of factory farming and stuff like that.
I agree with that. I don't think the solution is to stop having kids.
Why not? It's a solution for all the problems. I call it graceful exits, meaning we all humans as you know as a.
But the people that are ruining the world are mostly like rich people.
What?
They're mostly rich people. The ultra rich.
Yeah, but
it's not me and you. They're the ones that control
it's me and you as well. It's everyone.
And we have no choice. It's because of them.
We have a choice. This sign says live your own life, or you can read it?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So I'm in favor of you having your way in life and have fun. But don't create new life, because you will create another victimizer and another victim, because everyone suffers.
But hunters and gatherers, okay, they had very little environmental impact, and they created many kids.
You know, new studies reveal that it's not accurate. They used to, one of the methods to hunt and to cultivate plants is
I'm talking about before
slash and burn. They used to burn fields and then chase away the animals and then hunt them.
It was self-sustaining.
Not really.
They had a high death rate in their society.
Right.
High death rate. So it balanced itself out. And today we have so much procreation. And
no, but it's not about balance. It's about suffering. Why should anyone suffer? Why should we cause suffering? That's exactly why I think that we should avoid it and do
you
that.
Can't play God. You know?
And I'm not playing God. People who procreate play God. They create new life. I don't create new life. I'm standing here with signs. People are creating new life, and they are creating a new victimizer, someone who would cause suffering to others.
It's not guaranteed.
They are playing God.
Suffering is not guaranteed.
Suffering is guaranteed.
How is it guaranteed?
Happiness is not guaranteed.
It's a mentality.
No, because everyone dies. No one wants to die.
You don't have to suffer when you die. Death is just a part of life.
No, but you are suffering from the thought, from death anxiety.
Not everyone.
Everyone has death anxiety. Everyone is afraid to die.
You can combat that with philosophy.
I don't think so. But okay,
Stoics,
you know,
things like that.
okay. Let's leave this argument aside. No one can live without harming others, and that's sufficient. That's a sufficient argument. No one should cause suffering to others.
Other animals also cause
I can talk with other animals. If I could talk to other animals and tell them, hey, don't procreate, I would do this. I would make signs for animals. I can't. I can't talk to people only.
You're trying to interfere with the perfect system.
That's perfect system. Wars are perfect systems.
Not wars, but suffering.
Factory farming, factory hunger.
No, not that. But suffering is part of the design of the world.
That's what makes this world so fucked up, because suffering is inherent. If suffering is inherent part of life, life is problematic. It's at least problematic.
The universe doesn't carry their way.
The universe is not a moral entity. Sentient beings are moral entities. The universe is not relevant morally. Only sentient beings. And I want to prevent suffering from sentient beings.
But the word suffering.
The world doesn't care if it contains sentient beings or not. Sentient beings care.
Suffering is a value judgment, and you're applying.
Yeah, but you agree with me that suffering is bad. You are not a moral subjectivist, I guess.
No, I'm not.
No one is moral subjectivist.
No, I'm not.
Oh, great. I'm another choice too.
I think suffering is a choice.
For whom?
For you.
For
human being.
But for the chickens and the pigs and the sheep and the cows that humans are eating, it's not a choice.
So you prefer that the human race would cease to exist?
Yes.
And that we take our fair share, and that's
yes. But on choice. I want them to choose that. I want a graceful exit. I don't want a meteor or a climate catastrophe.
I feel like you could focus your efforts elsewhere and actually do some good.
On what? How can I stop wars?
I mean, you're a vegan. That's already good.
Yeah.
I admire that. I'm mostly vegetarian, but not vegan.
Go the distance.
Huh?
Go the distance.
I don't know. I'm at workout, so I like to stay fit.
You can have a plant-based protein.
I've heard the arguments,
yeah.
Anyway, I just think there's other outlets that you should focus on instead of this, man. Find a girl and have sex with her, man. Have some kids.
Make love, not babies.
Okay, but it's a natural thing to want to procreate.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Kids.
I think we should overcome this natural tendency, this biological impulse. I think we should overcome that with rational and logical arguments.
There's only so far we can go. We're still animals.
I agree. I agree.
Machines.
I agree.
Today the mentality is that you can overcome our natural state, but it's not possible.
I don't know if it's not possible
At
because
some
we are evolving.
At some point, no, we're not evolving.
But I agree that
As human beings, we haven't evolved much at all since we were hunters and gatherers.
look, we used to rape women all the
10,000
time.
10,000
Now
years
it's
ago, we were still hunters and
dead
gatherers.
wrong. So
For
we are
98%
evolving.
of our existence, we're still hunters and gatherers. Okay.
Right.
Modern society is like 2% of the human being's existence. There's no way we can escape our animal past.
You will probably say that about veganism about 100 years ago, and look how many vegans there are now. So things are changing for the better. Some things are changing for the better. We can overcome that.
Okay, well,
It's hard.
It's a matter of pros and cons. You know?
I think that we should avoid causing suffering instead of keep fighting them forever, and probably will never win.
We're never gonna win.
So-
Nature's gonna win in the end. Nature will win.
Yeah, but why not
I
overcome?
think climate change is probably gonna just make it
Yeah,
extinct.
but it will be catastrophic. Why not avoid it?
There's no way.
We don't want to burn out.
There's nothing you can do.
This is what we can do.
Power. Only the rich people, the elites, can mitigate it if they want to. If they shut down their factories tomorrow, they can do it.
But they won't,
They won't.
because they benefit too much.
Of course. They
So
won't do it.
let's stop procreate and stop all the problems. Because now it's that. It used to be, now it's the climate change catastrophe,
No one's gonna
it's
take
climate
this seriously.
crisis.
That's what I'm saying. No one's gonna take you seriously.
People are talking to me.
It's too radical. It's too radical.
I agree that it's radical, it's new.
The birth rate here is still very high compared to like the West, compared to
Right,
America.
right. We are the #1 country in the OECD nations.
It's an indication of a
Israel.
healthy society, a high birth rate.
I would disagree with that.
Look in the West. Look at
We can
America,
open the
birth
gates
rate's
for
stagnant.
immigration. Japan can open the gates for immigration, and then we won't suffer from
Yeah, but
the.
immigration brings a host of new problems. Like in Sweden, you know what's happening. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Well, I'm not against immigration. I think it's.
I have friends from Sweden. I know. How it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, the point is, it's too radical of a platform. No one's gonna get on board with it.
Well,
too radical.
there are many people who are anti-natalist nowadays. The book, the so-called Bible of Anti-Natalism was written in 2016. It's very new, and there are already many anti-natalists and many people who are child-free. So it is evolving.
I think.
I understand that you are skeptic, but it is evolving.
Okay, man. I just think you should find a different hill to die on. That's just my 2 cents.
Okay, that's okay. Okay,
It was
thank you very
nice
much.
to meet
You too.
you. Okay.